Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So USC's offense making their way on the field today. We've got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. He's got another chance to have another great day. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks clear in open space. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers until he stopped short of the first down. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback delivers quickly. Receiver on the screen. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. QB keeps it himself. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that can happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on third and inches. Now we got fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Wildcats offense out there for their first possession. Got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable, bouncing around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I don't need this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him. Offense can respond. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Powering through. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Okay, it's third down after that run. He's running out of time here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And is intercepted. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made to the sideline, but they get nothing out of it. No huddle now for the offense.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation?
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain. Except for the second quarter here, both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Finds his man. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Hold. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The shotgun running play call. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Northwestern. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Looking for a man. Catch made on the right side. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle, but 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Stuck right there at the line. No gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They go with a direct snap. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. As the 1st down is still going. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense is really threatening now. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Trying to find some room. It's King. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. He hands it off from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Trojans will have to kick this away. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's drops! Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. The offense calls time to stop the clock. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the 1st half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
The Trojans will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. They were productive in the 1st half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the 3rd quarter going. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. They'll hand it off. Breaks free. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. They trust the running back to convert on fourth down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick dart to the right. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made in space. Look out. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And now the defense able to bring him down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to throw again. Snags a quick throw. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Breaks the tackle to get back to line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Broken. Look at that. He's still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught quickly. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. This should be the last play of the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter. Northwestern has the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And now the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times, he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. Northwestern now operating in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Wildcats. A great catch and run for 6. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quick catch over the middle. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a
deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, unfortunately, that just sums up what kind of day it's been for this offense. Just no rhythm, no chemistry. They've been off all day and have no points to show for it here in the fourth quarter.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this. To keep the receiver in bounds, try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of it.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hand seam all over that to make the recovery. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver makes the catch. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Pounding away with the run game. He breaks free. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. In the red area is Kane. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Pass defense. On the offense, going to be bailed out by the pass interference call. That could be a crucial moment here in today's game. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
Chris, this is situational football. And this is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Third and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep for late game heroics. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage.
He's going for a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. They're 1 for 3 so far on fourth down attempts. Can they convert here? Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, they've got him there. The defense gets to him. Never had much of a chance, and that is the final play. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.